Hey guys, welcome to a very special video. Today we are showing off the book fair that I got at my high school. How exciting is that? So most high schools don't have book fairs, as you know, but the high school next door, the county next door had one, and they sold more books at their high school book fair than any of the middle school book fairs in our area. This has been a goal of mine for a very long time. I am super excited, and it's finally happening. We're gonna see if this is a good idea or not. I'm gonna kind of show you some behind the scenes stuff, let you know how it goes. But right now the plan is we are having this for an entire week plus another Monday afterwards, so like 6 days of a book fair. So all of our English teachers, we have 8 English teachers, all their classes will get to come once to shop, and then they can come back later if they want to buy stuff as well, just like individually. But 2 of our teachers have to have overlapping days because we have to accommodate all 8 of them. We also have some other kids, like over 200, that go to another school for their English classes. It's kind of like a career school where they focus on like a certain career pathway, and it's kind of hard to get into. But anyway, those kids, they can just sort of drop in randomly if they need to, but they won't be able to come with their whole class. So I thought I would just show you because I just got this, and let's check it out and see what it looks like. Oh, I should also tell you, I was not the one to set this up. I actually had to go to the ER for the first time in my entire life the day that the book fair arrived. And then we had snow days after that, but thought I might have had appendicitis. It was a whole thing. Turns out it's like colitis or something from a bacterial infection. So I'm on antibiotics, but I should be at school for the book fair for opening day. But some of the people at my school helped set this up, and oh my gosh, they did an amazing job. So let's take a look. So first we have the checkout counter with our awesome sign. Oh, we definitely need more decorations. I ordered a decoration kit, and I do have it, so I need to help put that out like first thing Monday morning. But we have a couple cash registers at my old school. I did a book fair once before for elementary, and we did not have, we only have 1 cash register, so having 2 will be nice. We have all this little junk at the checkout counter that students can easily pocket, so keep that safe up here. This is really cool. It's like just a keychain, and you can like pop these little things in and out. I don't know, it's very therapeutic. I like this video game pin. I might buy one of these, except I think it's $4. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll buy something. Yeah, so that's that. Then starting over here with the junk counter, this is possibly what my students are the most excited about, according to just some feedback I've gotten from them as I talk to each class. But they are very excited about these, the UV light pens or whatever. I bet like probably all these are going to sell out, which is crazy. Just sort of the generic stuff that you would normally get. They also have the pointy hand thingies for $7, but I'm pretty sure as kids are going to buy these, and we're going to run out like ASAP because more than 8 kids at our school are going to want these, and I hope they sent more, but who knows. Okay, I can get that back in there. They sent a lot of posters. Got to see what's in there, see if we can hang one of each one up. Bookmarks, I mean, some are actually pretty cool. Oh, that's the thing I need to tell you about as I'm walking around showing you this, and that is that this is all kind of for a middle school book fair. Scholastic doesn't have high school book fairs. They just don't exist. Ooh, but look at this. Look at this Harry Potter. That's awesome. Harry Potter cup. It's like $25 though. I looked at it earlier. Yeah, $25. That's quite expensive. I don't know that too many people will be buying that. So anyway, I mean, they still have some pretty cool little journal thingies though. So, some Yoda stuff. So I keep seeing something new every time I come over here. Anyway, they don't have all high school book fairs. So that's why they sent a lot of middle school and elementary school stuff, so that, if people have little siblings, they can buy this stuff. Or if the teachers have kids, they can come in and shop and buy some of this. There's actually some really cool stuff even for my baby that I want to buy. Like, I mean, oh my gosh, look at this. And this is a book. It doesn't look like a book. How cool is that? I even want this for Ash. Like, he would love this. How cool is that? We've got like board books that have, textures, things that pop in and out. So I'm not sure how much these are. Let's see. Well, that's only $2 special. Let's see. How much is this cool sequin one? $10.99. So, I mean, that's probably about what it would cost anyway, I guess. But my helpers there in the library did a great job setting this all up and making it look so good. Like, look at this. How cool does this all look? So it's supposed to be for kind of all ages, so that way they can buy stuff if they want to for their siblings, which is why there's Clifford the Big Red Dog in high school, but it's just kind of what they have. So, we're just going to go with it. But I know some of these, like this will be popular in our library. Let's see, this one this is based on Assassin's Creed. Like, that's going to be popular in our library. That's going to be popular, especially for $1.49. We can restock any of these too, which is neat. So if we run out, we let them know by a certain time on Wednesday, and they will restock all this stuff. So here's the actual big cases. I think the only ones that'll need to be restocked are these young adult ones, but we'll get to that. Because there's only one young adult case. These are all kind of their middle school cases, because like I said, they normally only have elementary and middle school book fairs, so they just kind of send what they have. We'll just kind of see how it goes, basically. Scary stuff, I feel like that's all going to be really popular. I know some kids have asked me already for a couple of these, like they asked if I knew if they were going to have this book or not, so that one might sell out pretty fast, hopefully. I know these books are popular in our library as we speak, so for $8, this is a nice little hardback too. I mean, it's not a paperback, so I mean, it's actually really, really nice for $8. I have to get some of those for our library. So that's the deal, basically, is that I can get some of these books for our library with the money that I make, or I can spend it on stuff online from Scholastic, or I can take Scholastic, or I can take actual just like the cash option, but you don't get near as much. As long as I sell enough, you have to sell over a certain amount, but if I sell over a certain amount, I can get, ooh, that's nice. Ooh, it's really interesting feeling. Can you see the texture of that? How cool. Anyway, what is it? Is it a journal? Oh, it's a journal. Okay. I can actually get the 50% of the profits that I make if I sell at least a certain amount. So I'm hoping to get 50%. They said to estimate that I might make a couple $1,000s, which would be insane. That's like a lot of money. And I've used a lot of my library budget this year, so that would be awesome. Oh, there's Tim Green down there. He is a popular sports author, even among my high school students. So I don't think my high school kids are going to be buying Diary of a Wimpy Kid. But, you know, I say that, but then I've had some, like, ninth graders ask me if I have Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So who's to say? Babysitter's Club. But look at these cool, like, toppers up here. You know, I mean, just, like, hero stuff, scary stuff, I guess sci-fi. Five Nights at Freddy's. I do have kids ask all the time about Five Nights at Freddy's. And then this is the case that I think will be the most popular, which is the young adult case. And it, like I said, might be the one that has to be restocked. So here are the books that they've sent us. This is one side of the case. I know that we have quite a few of these in our library and that they are popular. Some I've never heard of before. So like these, I've heard of Jennifer Donnelly, and I know Stepsister. Never heard of Poisoned. Never heard of Four Dead Queens. Never heard of Most Dangerous. Once Upon a Kiss. Yeah, so there's some new ones that I've not heard of, but oh yeah, that's Mary Will I Die. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be popular. Here's the other case, in case you want to see what they sent on this side. Definitely some popular books over here. Some I've never heard of before, but they've got some good prices. Look at this. $5, $2. You Should See Me in a Crown. I know everybody talks about this book. $2, people. That's crazy. Riverdale, $5. P.S. I Still Love You, $5. I mean, okay, wait, I'm confused. P.S. I Still Love You, $5 special. P.S. I Still Love You, not $5 special. $10.99. If I were kids, I'd be picking that one. Why's the other sequel? Is that another sequel to the book or something? Yeah, the conclusion. Okay. Always and Forever, Laura Jean or whatever. I don't know. I feel like they should be together. Okay, anyway. So, yeah, these will definitely be the most popular. I know students love this Behind the Lines or whatever, because it's got poetry interspersed throughout, and it's like, you know, kids dealing with their problems in like inner city New York, in a classroom where they write poetry or whatever. Oh, my dog. Hey, Ella, I hear you. Oh, poor Ella's over there. Anyway, they did send cookbooks too. That's my only, not really complaint, but the only bad part so far is that they said they would send a table of adult books, but instead and nonfiction, but they really only sent cookbooks. So I was kind of hoping for more nonfiction and more adult books. I feel like the only adult books they might have sent, there's Ella. There she goes. Hi, Ella. Say hi. Say hi to the internet. She's like, I don't care. Play with me. Okay. So they sent this adult bestseller, and I feel like maybe this is an adult book. Other than that, no adult books. So I'm going to call and see if they can bring me some, because yeah, we can let them restock anything. So I'm thinking that maybe they could send the adult books then. So yeah, this is kind of the last of the tables. Definitely, I guess when they said sending nonfiction, they meant this kind of nonfiction and not adult nonfiction. Oh, look, My Hero Academia. That'll be popular. Okay, let's see. Periodic table. I mean, some of these might do okay. Doctor Who, that might actually do okay. Okay, sorry if you hear Ella whining. She's actually whining out there. I'm going to have to go play with her real quick. Poor thing. So that is our little book fair preview. I'm really excited about this. I've never done a book fair at the high school level. I have done 2 at the elementary school, so maybe I've had enough experience that this will go well. I'm going to use my library TAs, like my little helpers that are students that I have, to kind of be our security detail. They're going to have to stand up there and look really threatening for me, just to make sure kids don't pocket any of this stuff. And then I know some classes when they come to visit are going to sit on the other half of the library. Like they're going to have half the kids sit over there while half of them shop, and then they're going to switch places. I don't know if they're staying the whole class period or not. I guess we'll kind of see how long it takes to shop and browse. I'll be interested to see how many other students kind of just walk in, how much time I'll be sitting up here checking out. Our students are not allowed to use the cash registers, so that'll be me doing that probably for the most part, and maybe some other people. But yeah, so we'll see. I'm going to keep you guys updated. Tomorrow's the first day of the fair. Not tomorrow, today's Saturday. Monday's the first day of the fair. My only concern right now is getting change. We have no change in the cash registers, so I've contacted our bookkeeper to see if I need to run to the bank Monday morning, because no one's coming till second period. So first period, I could go to the bank and get change if I need to, see how that's gonna work. But I'll keep you updated. Fingers crossed it goes well and we can do it again next year. So this is, I guess, what happens when you let your baby run around the library. Yeah. I mean, he sounds so excited though. Oh my gosh. He loves pulling books off the shelf at home, but this is a new level for him. Oh, somebody help us. So I'm really tired. I didn't get to update you about the book fair, so I'm going to update you tomorrow, but it was crazy successful. It was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I don't know why high schools don't have book fairs more often. That's the lesson from today. We sold over $800 worth of stuff, close to $900. And this is day 1 of 6. Now, granted, today we had 2 classes come at the same time. And then our rest of our English department will come other days, like only 1 English teacher per day. But still, that's crazy. I was worried about the change situation and how we were going to get change, because I sort of forgot about that. I was like, oh my gosh, we don't have like coins to give people or dollar bills if they need $1 back or whatever. But our bookkeeper, thank goodness, had change on hand, like bills. She didn't have any coins, so we were just going to round up, because you can do this thing called all for books, where on the cash register, it's like, hey, do you want to round up to the nearest dollar? And you can just press yes, and it goes to all for books, which basically is for, we can use it for various things, like students who can't afford to buy a book can get a book with that money, or we can like donate it to teachers for their classroom libraries, things like that. So we thought we were going to be doing that, but then a bunch of kids paid in change. This one kid paid with like, I think he bought $13 worth of stuff in just change, coins. And then he came back and bought another book for like $9. So we had a lot of coins by the end of it. So yeah, it actually worked really, really well. The machines are very slow, the credit card machines and stuff. But the fact that students can pay in card is awesome, because when I did this before at the elementary school level, kids didn't bring credit cards to school, and they also didn't know what money was. So I had to basically be their own personal shoppers. So I mean, this was super easy. The kids just come in, look around, buy stuff, leave. I mean, it was great. I mean, we had to keep track of kids trying to steal things. I think maybe I saw a kid trying to steal something. I don't know if he got away with it, but he would even like look at me. He like had something in his hand, and then he literally looked over at me like, is anybody watching? And I was staring right at him, and then he just looked away real quick, and I'm like, okay, well, it's really obvious what you're doing, dude. Anyway, so, but all went really, really smoothly, made tons of money. Now, I didn't have to do anything with the money today. First thing in the morning, I have to fill out some paperwork and turn it into my bookkeeper, and I have to do that every single morning. So I'm preparing to do that. We're going to see how that goes, and I will update you in the morning, but so far, so good. Really like no problems, no kinks. I could not believe how easy it was, and I'm gonna want to do this every year. So it's been a long time since I've updated you. Today is the last day of the book fair. It is day 6. It is Monday. We have one last set of English classes coming today, and I just wanted to give you an update. You can't really tell, but there's actually a lot of stuff gone. So we have made a lot of money. We are at a little over $3,500. which the goal is to get to about 3,500 so that we could keep half of the profits and use our Scholastic dollars. We have to order out of the Scholastic dollars catalog with that money, but we can still get some pretty cool things, which I'll show you later what I think I might order. I'll have to figure out. I'll think some more about it, but I'll show you tomorrow after the book fair is over what I might order with the money. Sorry for the dinging in the background. That is the cash register that we're going to have to deal with today that is constantly dinging. It's like disconnecting and reconnecting to the internet, so we're going to see how that goes. I don't know if we can do too many credit card sales today because that has been an issue with connecting to the internet. But anyway, so the goal is hopefully today we'll get to $4,000, which means we get $2,000 for our library. This has been wildly successful. I honestly don't know why all high schools don't have book fairs. I know it's because Scholastic doesn't have very many books in here that are appropriate for high schoolers. Like they only have one actual like high school case or whatever, you know, like young adult case of books, but it has still been wildly successful. People buy books for their siblings and they still like the middle school level books and they like all the junk stuff and the planners and everything. So it has been super successful and I definitely want to continue it. I'm trying to think. The only days, like there were some hectic days because 2 different days we had 2 English classes coming in at the same time. The first day and then the 4th day. So those days were a little more hectic, but I tried to pick classes that were smaller to put together. Today it's sophomores and juniors. Honestly, the sophomores and juniors may not be as interested. The freshmen are excited because, you know, they've been having book fairs. They even had them sometimes in middle school. They have plenty of middle school level stuff for those kids. And then the seniors, I guess it's just like nostalgia and the seniors are just like, yeah, this is fun. So I don't know. We'll see how the juniors and the sophomores do with it today. They did pretty well the first day. Other than that, it's gone super well. It's been a little hectic on days that they also check out books. So some days it's been like, oh, let's do book checkout and an activity or something at the same time. Like Friday, we did the speed dating a book activity and checked out books and did the book fair. So that was kind of hectic. My TAs have been lifesavers, the teacher assistants, my students that are seniors that I have that work in the library, because they can check people out while I'm doing everything else. I can kind of basically just live at the cash register. It's honestly been like Groundhog Day for me because I'm mostly doing the same thing for like 6 days. So hopefully it'll be over soon and I can get my shelves back. Once we get done with the book fair, we'll finally put out new books here on the new bookshelf. I'm excited. We finally got the new books in. We had a teacher come in and buy like over $100, like $130 worth of stuff. She bought a whole bunch of these for her classroom because they were only $10. She bought some of the other $2 books. I'm trying to think. This one, I'm surprised this one hasn't sold more because this one's by Lucy Christopher, who wrote Stolen, which is really, really popular in our library, and it's only $2. So I'm definitely going to get some of these for our library. I'll probably take some of these off these shelves as well, so we can use our Scholastic dollars that we get, even though, of course, most of these are middle grade level. This is the one young adult case, so I'm definitely going to be grabbing some of these that we don't have. They sent us some new copies. They sent us Midnight Sun. Unfortunately, they did not send very many other adult titles. They sent us more of They Both Die at the End. They don't really have very many adult titles to send, it turns out, probably because it's Scholastic and they don't publish adult books. So that's been a thing. And it's funny because when a kid checks out a book that has like adult themes or mature themes, it actually gives them a warning. Even for like A Dog's Journey, it'll be like, oh, there's adult themes in this or mature themes you want to check out, and you have to press yes. Oh wait, this is in the wrong spot. There we go. We'll fix that. Some kids have bought Hunger Games. There we go. Something else is gone. But I mean, $2. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get some of these for the library for sure. So that's just a little update. I will update you again at the end of the book fair, either today or tomorrow morning, because usually at the end of the day, I'm just in a hurry to get home. Oh, also my husband's sick now. He had a fever of 101 this morning. And he tried to go to work at first, and I was like, you can't go to work. So he's going to get COVID tested. Hopefully that's negative. And he's maybe just got some kind of really bad cold or the flu or something like that. But anyway, so I'll be dealing with that at home, and then I will let you know how the book fair is going. Oh, and what kind of video would this be if I didn't taste test something? So the school, my child's daycare, had a Valentine's Day special thing this morning because it's Valentine's Day. I forgot to wear my heart sweater. Man, I'm really dropping the ball today on Valentine's Day. I had a heart sweater and I didn't wear it. Anyway, I got a raspberry white chocolate scone. I never eat scones, but I remember I liked it once before because it's like a biscuit, but it's like sweet. I don't know, and buttery. So we're gonna do a taste test of a daycare scone. I had a scone on my honeymoon in Jamaica. It was way better. Probably because it was at a luxurious resort in Jamaica. I mean, it's fine. I like the raspberry. It's not too sweet. I think I'll save it for a snack though. Not really probably the healthiest breakfast. Well, the book fair's over. It's packed up. Scholastic came and got it. It's gone. So I'm kind of sad because it was a part of my life for so many days and I don't quite know what to do without it. I even dreamed about it, but I have my library back, so there's that. So just to kind of wrap up everything, it went swimmingly well. It was an overwhelming success. I honestly was shocked. My mind was blown as to our sales, with especially the fact that a lot of the books were young adult, or I mean middle grade and elementary, and not young adult. There was only the one case of adult books, and yet people bought stuff for siblings. The freshmen really enjoyed the, you know, younger kind of books, the junk stuff at the checkout counter. I'm sorry, school supplies is what Scholastic calls them. Yes, because a pointy hand is definitely a school supply. And so overall, we sold right at about $4,100 worth of stuff, which is crazy. And I'm obviously taking the Scholastic Dollars option because that is how you get the most of your money. The cash option, I think you only get like 25% of it or something. But if you take the Scholastic Dollars, then you get 50%, as long as you make at least $3,500, which we did. So I get a little over $2,000 for the library, plus I get an extra $200 because I did certain things on Scholastic's little checklist to kind of prepare for the book fair and things. So I get $200 for that. So we've picked out $400 worth of books that I kept. I'm planning on buying 1 or 2 really nice spinning, like rotating shelves that are super cool. They're like wooden. They're not just like plain display racks or something, and they hold a lot of books, and they're $400 each. So if I do buy 2 of those, then that puts me at $800 for that, plus the $400 worth of books I got. That leaves me $1,000 left. And the good news is that these don't expire. So I can keep this money next year. I don't have to spend it by the end of the year because it stays at Scholastic. Whereas here at my school, my budget, like if I don't use it by the end of the year, it's just I don't get any of it, and then it starts over next year. It doesn't roll over. So these will, however, roll over to next year. So I'm kind of working on what I'm going to do with those funds, because there's not too many books that can be bought necessarily with this money, because Scholastic doesn't have a lot of young adult books to choose from that would be appropriate for our library, and I've already got a whole bunch of them from the book fair that they gotta all be cataloged by hand. So that's gonna take a while, you know, processed and all the stickers and labels on and all that good stuff. But I have taught some of my library TAs now how to cover the paperback books with like the plastic, like laminate stuff to protect them. So I can have them do that job, but I still have to do all the cataloging and all that stuff and printing out labels and things. So anyway, that's kind of just the wrap up of everything that happened. As far as future plans go, we're definitely gonna do the book fair every single year. And I've already talked to Scholastic about reserving a time slot for next year, because I want the week before Christmas break, because people were buying gifts for their siblings, teachers were buying stuff for their children. So I thought this is perfect if we do it before Christmas. I think our sales will even be higher than they were now, or maybe it was just the novelty of it that made it so successful this time. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we do it next year. But right now the plan is that we do it every year. There was honestly no downside to it. It was super easy. Even my library TAs helped me pack up the whole book fair at the end, and they did it in like 1 class period. I mean, it really doesn't take long. So Scholastic makes it as easy as possible, and I thanked them very much for that it was all very hassle-free. There were a couple issues with the register, like the cash register did some weird things and showed the wrong date, which said it was 2016, so then the sales looked off, and so there's some weird stuff going on with that. We're still sorting that out. But other than that, everything was like a piece of cake. So anyway, hopefully we will do this every single year, and it was super successful. I'm so happy. Yay. High schoolers still love book fairs too. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you again later. Bye.